Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Arthur Abram. I'm the new superintendent here in the Lebanon School District. I hope all of our teachers, students, and parents had a memorable first day to the 2017-2018 school year. What I'm about to show you is a video that I showed to all staff. I hope it makes you smile, but I also hope it reminds you of the great pride our district administrators have in all of you, as well as their collective dedication to the accomplishments you've all achieved. As your new superintendent, I plan to build on those points of pride and push the district to new heights. One of my beliefs is that education is the best avenue to improve oneself, and a well-rounded education is not only gained in the classroom, but also through sports, clubs, music, fine arts programs, and all extracurricular activities. As your new superintendent, I'm committed to a student-centered, inclusive, and receptive approach to leadership, and I plan to gain the trust of all district stakeholders through building honest and open lines of communication. You know, we are all in this together. We all believe that our students are destined for greatness, and we get there with one committed belief, one good decision, and one good day at a time. I believe that through hope, we'll be able to meet all of our challenges, and together we shall reach them. Hope stands for helping one person every day, and that's my theme this year. So if we can each help each other each day, we will undoubtedly have a successful and fulfilling school year. I look forward to meeting all of you and working with you throughout the school year. Thank you.
Dr. Abram, good morning.
Hi,
I'm Carlos Sanchez, middle school assistant principal.
Arthur Abram.
Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come on in.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well.
Great.
I'm doing well. Before we go in, I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind.
Sure, but I have a few questions for you first. Could you tell me one or two points of pride about the middle school and your staff?
Yes, 2 points of pride for our middle school is number one, our students, the resiliency of our students as they grow academically, and more importantly, as they grow into young students through their formative years. And secondly, our staff. We're very team-oriented, and we create an excellent family atmosphere down at the middle school that you would be proud of.
Well, that's great. I'm looking forward to meeting your staff soon.
Great. Before you go in, Dr. Abrams, I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Well, I'd like to know, do you prefer Dancing with the Stars or So You Think You Can Dance?
Very interesting question, Carlos, but I really need to go right now.
Okay.
But I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Hi, Dr. Abram. Neil Young, principal at Northwest.
Nice to meet you, Neil. I've been looking forward to meeting you and asking you a few questions. Could you tell me some points of pride or things that you really like or are proud of about the Northwest staff?
Well, I'm really happy you asked me that. One thing that comes to mind is, as you know, we're in the process of building a new Northwest, and I think we've worked really hard to create a building that the staff, students, and the community are going to be very proud of. But probably the thing I'm most proud of is we have a very hardworking, dedicated, and committed staff that despite our challenges, they come to school every day and they work extremely hard to make the lives of children better.
Well, that sounds wonderful to me. I'm looking forward to meeting the entire staff there. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I need to know. I heard a rumor that once you possibly opened for the Temptations or maybe the Spinners. Is that true?
It's a very interesting question, Neil, but I have to be honest with you. I need to go, so we'll have to talk about that later.
Well, thank you, Dr. Abram. It was nice meeting you.
You as well.
Good morning, Dr. Abram.
Good morning, Mary. How are you doing?
Good. Someone called today with a very important question.
Okay, what is it?
They want to know if you are a dog or a cat person.
It's a very interesting question, Mary, but I have some other things to do right now. We'll get back to that person later.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Dr. Abel. Craig Paletti, Southwest Elementary.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
Mike Habecker from Southeast Elementary.
Nice to meet you. What are you doing here today, gentlemen?
Well, we're here to discuss a few important things with you.
Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad you're here. But before I answer any of your questions, I'd like to ask you a question. Could each of you tell me one or two things that you feel are great about your schools?
Sure. At Southeast, we have very dedicated staff. They go above and beyond the call of duty and really work well together to try to meet the needs of kids, whether it's academic, social, emotional, or even physical.
Similar to Mike, at Southwest, we also have a very veteran staff. I think on a daily basis, the entire staff does what's needed to be done for students. If you're talking about staff, meaning teachers, paraprofessionals, school counselor, custodial staff, anyone on staff, on a daily basis, we look at what's best for students and try to carry out those initiatives.
Well, thanks, gentlemen. That really helps me learn a lot about your schools. I'm looking forward to meeting your staff.
Well, real quick, Dr. Abram, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, right?
Come on, that's not important. Basketball over football, right?
Gentlemen, those are some really interesting questions, but unfortunately, I need to go right now. So thank you. I'll get back to you.
Hey, Dr. Abram, I've been looking for you. How are you? I'm Nick Bullock.
Nice to meet you, Nick. And you were at which school?
I'm at Harding, one of our elementary schools. Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you, could you share with me one or two things that you're proud about your elementary school?
Sure, yeah. I think probably first I would say one of the big ones is the way we use data for interventions and really helping our students out. Whatever we have available to us, we use to try and really make sure we're hitting all the things that they need to be learning and their specific needs and deficits, I think is a big one.
Excellent, I like that.
And I think probably the second is just with our staff and just our culture as a whole. I think we've created a culture where we work really hard, but we like working with each other, we like working with our kids, we like working with our parents, and just the culture of Harding as a whole, I think, is a big one for us.
Well, I appreciate you sharing those things. I'm looking forward to meeting your staff. Did you have any questions for me?
Yes, there were a couple that I was thinking of. The first one I was thinking of was, I gotta know, do you like burgers or dogs? What's one of the big things that you really love?
Yeah, Nick, I was really looking for more like instructionally based questions, so if you have other questions.
I did have another one. I was thinking Coke or Pepsi or tea or coffee.
I've got to go, Nick, but thanks. I'll get back to you.
Okay, sounds great. See you, Dr. Abram.
Morning, Dr. Abram. I was just coming to see you. I'm Pedro Cruz, the principal at Henry House.
Well, good morning. Nice to meet you. I've been meaning to run into you. I have a few questions for you. Could you tell me one or two things that make your staff great?
Yeah, sure. You know what? We have a strong and tight, caring staff. They care about our students. Our custodial staff, they work well together. Our cafeteria staff show caring for the students coming in and out. And our secretary, she's the heart of the building. I mean, she keeps us all moving on and keeping a nice flow during the day. And our community and parents, very involved, which we appreciate.
Well, great. I'm looking forward to meeting your staff.
You know what? I had a question for you. I'm glad I ran into you. Are you a Breaking Bad kind of guy, or are you a Walking Dead kind of guy?
Well, that's a very interesting question, Pedro. Unfortunately, I have to be somewhere right now,
Okay.
but I'll get back to you on that.
All right, no problem. Thank
Good
you.
to
I
see
look forward to
today.
your answer.
Okay. Take care. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Abrams. My name is Bill Giovino. I'm the high school principal.
Good morning. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me something about this wonderful atrium?
Yes, this atrium was part of our renovation, and this allows us some neat space to host many different events. We have community events in here. We've had dinners. We have dances. We've hosted concerts in here. But probably my favorite event is the post-graduation celebration and reception that we have.
It's a beautiful space. I'm glad we're using it.
Well, thank you. And we're looking forward to your starting here at Lebanon School District.
I'm excited.
Let's go have a look at our auditorium.
I'd love to. So what events and things do you do in the auditorium?
Well, we have our fall play. We have our very well-renowned musicals every year. We host many concerts, assemblies. Again, at the end of the year, we have our senior awards program, and the highlight of the year is, of course, graduation, which we do host inside.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to all these events this year.
Me too. And I do have a question for you.
You know what, Bill? I've met a lot of the principals today, and they all seem to ask me some silly or like non-instructionally based questions. So I'm a little confused about where these questions are coming from.
Then forget about my question. I do have a question for you now.
Okay, what is it, Bill?
Are you ready to meet the best staff in Pennsylvania?
Absolutely. Thanks, Bill.
Good luck.